Peace, quickly, think fast. Every little bit counts. I think about the subconscious programming that goes on for yourself and externally, as far as like within my own walk. I thought about like I'm out here in my nomadic travels and having a book sack and an extra bag, But it's like whenever I get a chance, like I try to leave that bag or put my book sack down, whenever I get a chance to put my book sack down somewhere, I do it because I'm constantly creating a new subconscious programming, being without my book sack and being, more free, what I'm saying, moving around a little more lighter, and that's constantly programming my subconscious of being in a state of where I'm not always carrying around a bag, and again, every little aspect of what we doing counts, you know what I'm saying? Like also what I was saying with the subconscious programming, where also as I'm not like as I begin to travel lighter, and say for instance I travel without bags, that also works on the subconscious of people who looking at you externally like, oh man, I remember when Universal had you know, these bags or whatever, what I'm saying? But like whether it's somebody who always been seeing you or somebody who just seen you for the first time, but regardless, it's like now seeing you in this different light without holding on to all these bags, and that goes into their subconscious. And if again 99.9% of what we do say and basically what we deal with on the autopilot mode comes from our subconscious, and more so what we manifest on the physical level come from our subconscious. Again, subconsciously programming myself to travel lighter, and then as well as subconsciously, like again, we co-creators in this realm, and that's not and as I'm saying this is a thin line between, of course, we co-create, but you don't want to look at external conditions as the reason why things are manifesting in your realm. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm saying that along with your own internal subconscious programming, it also projects to someone else's subconscious. Again, in this situation I'm talking about, what traveling lighter, like I'm always traveling with this book sack, but the more times I put that book sack down, and say for instance, like the more chances I get to ride one of these bird scooters in the neighborhood compared to like when I'm always carrying around my little bag, I'm not really able to hop on those scooters as much. So, I'm always having that subconscious programming of being held down. And it kind of, of course, I have to, you know, be in alignment with my now, and not look at it as something bad. But it helps to not have evidence, or should I say, you want less and less evidence. Like say for instance, if you're on your houseless transition, you want less and less evidence of you being houseless. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to, take again any little place you could, like taking more shower, sleeping indoors more, whatever the case may be. But whatever you could be doing, every little thing counts in order to, what I'm saying. With that being said, you know, as we speaking on being a house's transition, and then all donations is greatly appreciated. I think about some of Bobby Hemming videos. Matter of fact, blessings to Bobby. Like, motherfucker, gas bill going off, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, show a little love. But it's all within the joke of it though, because again, whether you, and that's how the money flows anyway, it's by not really caring about it. Of course you care about it enough to do things, speak up on it, on some level, but it's not looking, it's knowing and trusting that the universe is going to take care. But again, every little small step you could take towards, you know uh basically, breaking out of a lesson loop. And I ain't even say a lesson loop, but breaking out of a loop in general, you know what I'm saying? Like a constant loop of doing the same thing, or having, wearing the same thing, or holding on to the same objects every day. It's like constantly switching it up, and especially again, like transitioning on the houseless aspect of like, like every little aspect of doing something that makes you feel like you're in a home, or you like you're not houses, take that step towards it, because again, habitual nature. We are creatures of habit. So we want to say we are creatures in this bodysuit. We are creatures of habit, and with that habitual nature, it's like we have to build new, healthier habits. So that means like that's why, like again, like always using the weight room analogy. You don't just go to the weight room and lift up one 10-pound dumbbell and think that you're done with exercising for the rest of your life, or raise that one dumbbell one time and expect to be continuously strong after doing that one time. It's like, nah, you got to continuously put in that work, or that habitual nature of constantly growing out of that comfort zone, or expand, or I should say expand that comfort zone, little by little, doing certain things to change up and get out of those loops, to get out of these these constant loops of doing the same thing. you know every little every little step or every little change that you could make counts. You know what I'm saying? So just always realize that, because again, it's repetition. The more and more you're dealing without it, the more and more your subconscious is seeing, like, oh shit, like, hey brother, last few days we've been walking without a book sack and walking without holding on to all these bags, or last few days we've been sleeping in a hotel or a hostel or somebody's couch, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's like something to constantly just program the subconscious into to a better place, quote unquote, a better place, as far as like more in alignment with what you want to see manifest, and breaking out of old patterns that that you don't want to see yourself in. Because for me, I love nature. I love connecting with nature. But I'm from Louisiana. Camping ain't nothing new to me. So as much as I don't mind, being outdoors, I definitely would. Just like eating lightly and fasting is something that I do, and I don't mind being outdoors. At the end of the day, though, I'd rather it be a choice. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather fasting be a choice than fasting be something like, oh shit, I ain't manifest enough today, so maybe I'll just fast because I'm blocked up on the manifestation level and I'm not manifesting in alignment. So yeah, let me just fast, or because I'm blocked up and this and that. But yeah, let me sleep outside. Like, it's like, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. But let it be a choice, and at least that's from my perspective. To each his own. It's a free will universe. Whatever floats your boat or finds your lost remote. Peace, peace, y'all. Happy now. Now's the vibrative